has been included.
Mine too.
Well, not so fast here, Sonny. Where the hell is my... I don't think it's working yet, because I don't see my... podcast bar.
You're up. You're live.
Says I'm on?
Yeah, I'm watching you right now.
Well, that's going to be a hassle. I don't know how long this bitch is going for. Well, it's 10:13. Try to shoot for 11 something. Why is it not showing my bar? I'm getting...
It's a
Podcast time.
I'm about to bust. Oh, I guess we're doing this through different means. I will set an alarm. We're going to go over 11, 15 as a point to get... Actually, we'll put 10 just a little bit before so we know to start rounding her up. Alright. Wow, look at this level 332 faggot. Fucking clear.
Wait, that's not me.
That was
Never mind.
Tanner.
What?
I keep forgetting that Tanner's a higher level than me.
Yeah, because he used to play this game with Mark. Fucking queer.
Nothing but the grind. No fun.
It's no wonder Tanner doesn't had fun with this game in a long time. He used to play this like a real fucking goober.
Watching
True.
his PTSDs.
You're still a faggot, Tanner.
Oh, that's
You used
kind
to
of
play
mean.
this in... It's not our fault you used to play this the big dumb. I used to try to join and you fucking yell at me. Cause I'm just wanting to have some fun. Are we all ready then?
I
ready.
am ready.
I'm all lubed up and ready to go. I mean, what?
Alright, so who wants to do intro?
Definitely not me.
You.
Is it the
No, you already
25th?
volunteered. Thank
Alright,
you.
No.
just to be sure.
Welcome
Okay.
to the Heretical Podcast. What number are we on?
What have I said about doing it when we're all talking? It's very hard to cut. So who wants to do it?
What number are we on?
I just said 25, you fucking cock.
Thank you. Welcome to the Heretical Podcast, number 25. I'm Josh, we got Will, we got Ice, and we got a returning member of the faggot Tanner.
Oh.
Oh my. I think Josh is still angry.
I think he's a little upset. A little
Kind of
pent
aggressive,
out.
jeez.
Maybe you shouldn't have stolen his fucking Cheerios when you came up here last time, Tanner. Maybe you
I don't
wouldn't
remember
even have-
nothing about no fucking Cheerios.
That's exactly what someone who stole Cheerios would say. You're a real piece of shit.
I don't even like Cheerios.
Exactly, that's why it made it even worse that you stole them.
Cheerio thief.
You didn't even eat them, you just stole them, looked at Josh, and dumped them in the toilet.
I mean, it's the rules.
Yeah.
If you're dumb enough to buy Cheerios, they
Fucking
gotta be
cholesterol.
flush.
When you're waiting to pick up your order at McDonald's and they say order 66, so you shoot the child in front of you. But it's
God.
the law!
This is an interesting start.
So anyways, alright. So what do we got to talk about, boys? I've got
So-
maybe?
Oh.
I got corona.
I'm drinking a Corona right now.
So,
Ew.
Ice...
Man, you deserve the virus more than I do.
Not my Corona.
That's fucking
What kind of
disgusting.
Corona?
The beer?
Extra.
You.
Any form of it? Sucks. You're disgusting.
So
Is it too late
I
to change
mean,
your
Ice were
minds and
talking-
get rid of him?
I actually, think they're pretty decent.
Something me and Ice were actually talking about earlier, since Ice downloaded Search 2, and it kind of sparked a little thing. There are certain games that need co-op, but don't have it for some fucking odd reason.
Yeah.
Search 2 is one of them goddamn games that it really needs co-op, and it's going to be a Souls-esque game to the point of the way it is.
I wish Lords of the Fallen had multiplayer.
I did not like Lords of the Fallen at all.
It's really
It's one of
hard.
those
These
games.
cars have absolutely no spin-out power.
Nope.
Lords of the Fallen was one of those games where you had it because it was one of those free games for gold when the Xbox first came out.
I don't know, I
Yeah.
really liked it.
Yeah, well, you're also drinking a Corona, so clearly your opinions are
So
shit.
your opinion is void.
Hey man,
Your opinions are
Shut up.
literally a disease.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, Tanner, I don't mean to go so
it's
hostile, but you have
Mexican
shit
piss
taste.
slaughter. Okay.
Well, at least you're not fucking drinking Budweiser. That's fucking piss water.
They're
That's
all
American
pretty much piss water.
True.
They're
Hello.
all pretty garbage. Beer sucks ass, in general.
This is my car.
Beer is just a god-awful drink. I don't care what anyone says. If you're gonna drink, might as well drink liquor. Don't be a bitch.
Fucking hate liquor.
You're a pussy.
There.
For the record,
You also
I
only take, like, 2
I
beers.
do not drink. I do not condone underage
Exactly.
drinking.
I'm a lightweight. I know about
Shut up,
lightweight.
Ice.
I just might
That's
as well
why you should
add
take
this-
2 sips of
add that
whiskey,
in
Josh.
now.
For being not cool.
Shut up, Ice. Be an underage drinker like the cool kids.
Yeah.
No.
We don't actually advocate that. That's legally bad.
You know, I drink Mountain Dew, nerds.
So do I. Actually, I don't drink it as often as I used to, funny enough. I don't drink really much of anything other than water, Sunny D, and milk.
He's turning up a new leaf, going to healthy bullshit. Fucking traitor.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I just actually enjoy the taste of milk and Sunny D.
Sunny D's pretty
Yeah,
good.
there's
I
nothing wrong.
feel like it dries
Sunny
out
D's
your
fucking
mouth.
delicious.
It's actually, but
afterwards though.
depends which kind you drink. I don't know. The one we get is kind of nice. It doesn't even make my teeth gritty, which is really good. That's the one thing I always hate about fucking orange juice, is depending on which ones you get, that time where it makes your teeth, like, super gritty.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, like, move them together, it just makes, like, the sound of a fucking chalkboard and you want to die.
Yep.
God, this car sucks.
That does.
Sarah, why'd you
Yeah.
pick such a fucking shit map?
I don't know. I just
went
picked
to
a
Just like your
random
opinion
one.
is shit.
I went to take a turn and I fucking spun. I didn't touch anything, I just spun.
Hey.
But, no, actually I've been trying to do a little bit of cutting back on pop just because I get really bad headaches when I don't drink pop. So I've been trying to get used to drinking other stuff while lightly drinking pop, so I at least stop getting the headaches when I forget to have a pop.
Okay,
I
you're
love
getting a fucking
caffeine
withdrawal.
Yeah, exactly. The withdrawals are fucking annoying as shit, because sometimes I'll be driving truck for downstate, and I won't be near a gas station or anything, and I will have forgotten to grab a pop that day, so I'll start getting a pounding fucking headache, and I can't stop anywhere to get one, because I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Right. So
So
withdrawals
I'm trying
in
to
general
break
fucking
the...
suck.
Yeah,
Like heroin.
I'm just trying to break it a little bit. Yeah, probably not as bad, though.
That sounds kind of extreme.
You know,
but-
Willie, you should trade your caffeine addiction with heroin.
I mean,
I've tried.
hey,
It didn't work
hey, I'm
out.
just making fucking comparisons like people do on Facebook.
Ah.
Fair point.
Hey, Skittles fucking
Yeah, no.
comparison. God damn it, fucking pissed
That's
me
all.
off so.
Yeah, stupid fucking comparison. Fucking hate that one.
If no one understands that, there's like people have been making comparisons of the coronavirus. It's like, oh,
They just make the
there's
compare. It's not even just Corona. It's literally everything. People use that stupid Skittles comparison. It's like, oh, it's only got a 2% chance of dying. So if I gave you 100 Skittles and 3 of them are fucking gonna kill you, would you still eat them? No, you throw them. It's like that's not the same. One,
Why
the
Skittles?
2% chance of dying is if. I
Yeah,
don't know.
why not?
But it's-
It could be
it's-
M&M's.
Listen, man, we don't fucking know, okay?
oh,
Oh my.
Hi, Josh.
Cool.
it's like the
But,
fucking land
anyways.
exploded.
So
the glow of the 3 Skittles.
everybody uses it for some reason, and we don't know why. But it's just dumb because it doesn't actually compare the same. Because people are going like, oh, this disease, like, we'll use Corona, like he said earlier. Disease has a 2% chance of killing. Well, if I give you 100 Skittles and 2 of them could kill you, would you eat them? No, you'd throw them all away. It's like, that's a different scenario. Even in statistics, that's completely different. It's not the same. Because in the case of getting a disease or something, your chance of catching the disease, let's say, is a 60% chance. And then even after you catch it, your chance of dying is still only 2%. Well, the Skittles thing is you have a 2% chance of getting the Skittle, but a 100% chance of dying if you get it. It's not the same statistic. That's completely different. It's a completely wrong statistic in comparison. That does not work. And it's just a really stupid one to use, and if you use it, you really need to rethink about it. And if you think it's a good one to use still, you're dumb. Sorry. Just the way it is.
We've been fucking dealing with retarded people on Facebook lately, making a lot of animes.
Twitter, Facebook, just public in general, like people in person. A lot of people are just kind of fucking dumb.
People assume they know everything about this fucking disease when they really fucking don't. It's goddamn annoying.
A lot of people also reading wrong shit and then passing something else on as if it's true. Like one where I've seen is somebody...
You were misquoted.
There you go. Yeah, misquoted earlier. Then there's one where somebody misquoted something a CDC director said. Or not CDC, it was an Ohio health official. But there was 100,000 reported cases of corona down there when there was only a couple hundred.
This was at the point where there was...
Said, yeah.
This was at the point where there was like, let's say about 30,000 in the U.S.
Yeah, significantly, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you know, fuck. They were like, yeah, that's what they said. It's like, actually what they said was it was an estimate, but whatever.
It's...
Dude, fucking ketchup sucks.
Yes, it does.
You want me to take it off for the next one?
Up to you.
But, yeah, it's just, people are just retarded. They assume shit, and otherwise, other than that, it's just, it makes you look like a fucking asshole.
Truth.
Yep.
And then you actually say the factual stuff, but people have mobbed enough behind the, just opinion-based person.
Mm-hmm.
That you are just outnumbered and you can't get a fucking word out, basically.
Yup. My situation earlier.
And that's why I brought it up.
Oh. Yep. I agree with it. I agree with it. Yep, that was my situation earlier.
It's just
seeing to Josh.
dumb.
Oh, makes sense. Huh. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm actually kind of happy you brought that up because I didn't want to be the one who did it. I didn't want to focus on my shit entirely. I know. Well, I didn't want to be the one that's.
Oh, it's like, oh, boo-hoo, what's the my wolf story based type thing.
Well, since we're talking about stuff that you don't want to bring up, Chill, the other part where there was one point where 9 posts were mentioned earlier, and it was about all about preaching retail workers, but they weren't appraising other ones.
Oh god, yeah.
Only retail?
Yeah, they are praising only retail. Like, they're saying, oh, they are the frontline fighters and all this.
And
they have to deal with the mass public, and fuck you. The people you really should be praising are fucking doctors. Doctors and nurses. Because they have to work fucking... They have to work where the people are sick.
I feel like I was saying is they're just saying they're showing appreciation for people, you know, that are sitting in shitty spots. It's like, that's fine to show appreciation, but why only focus on one small section? That's all I was trying to get at, but let me tell you, did I get fucking mobbed for that opinion?
Yeah.
Suddenly I became a dumbass and an asshole, and I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and a jackass, and all these different things.
Because you know, called out on Facebook?
They were saying, they were trying to say that low-income essential workers were highly skilled or something like that. It's like, you don't need much skill to do
was it was, it's funny how it said basically how all the essential jobs are basically minimum wage jobs. So it was already referencing that most essential jobs are minimum wage only. Which was the first reference, which was why I said there's way more than that.
Yeah.
Wow, I got really fucked on that. Jesus. But, like, that was the first problem I had with it. Is like, they're like, well, isn't it funny how majority of these essential workers are minimum wage workers? It's like, that's already the first wrong part, because that's not actually true. Majority of them happen to be in hospitals and, like, delivery, distributor, and all these other businesses, too.
All trades.
Retail in them is only a small... Yeah, all trades. Like, retail's only a small section. But, so that was the first part. And then the next part was... And it's funny how all these low, unskillful jobs went from unskillful to essential real quick. And all I posted was, I said, I know I'm going to get hate, which for some reason they used that as a statement against me somehow, because all I was saying is, I know it's going to get hate, but it's... Like, all I put in was like, if you're gonna sit here appreciating just one section of it, why not, why not all of them? Because it's not like this person only made one post about this. They only use posts that reference retail and everything like that. They don't actually use any posts referencing other ones. But at the same time, they're saying how they appreciate all the other ones. If you see someone, let's say, 9 posts about this, respecting the people or, appreciating the people who have to work during the virus, but all 9 of their posts only reference one area, what are you going to think that they actually appreciate? Do you think they appreciate all the people or just the one they keep posting about?
I'd say the one person they're posting about.
Yeah.
All they care about is retail.
That's like someone
Exactly.
saying, hey, I love gaming, but and then all they post about is PlayStation. They're not going to say they like Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like saying I really love game consoles, but all you post is Xbox, or you only post PlayStation, and that's it.
Phone games.
That's fucking gross.
Download.
That's like
Not a
saying
real
foot
gamer.
fetish.
No, not Raid. Please. We're
Raid
not
Shadow
advertising those fuckers.
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Play now.
Kill yourself.
Join over 10 million people.
This game is like no other game. Why are we doing this? Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Use my sponsor code. You get 10,000 silver. And a free
Hey,
legendary
free
hero.
Shut the fuck up. Technically, I think that's illegal, but I'm not quite sure. Because we're not necessarily saying anything terrible to... I don't really know, so we should just stop.
Let's just drop
Make
this
this
before we
worse.
get into legal problems.
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
God damn it, Tanner.
We're not! That's not true! It's a lie. That actually is legally liable. That's against the law. That is firmly actually against the law. I know that one for a fact.
Stop you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, if you want to sponsor us, I'll accept it. But that's it. Not that anybody would.
Well, we'll take it.
Aw, shit.
Not that anyone will ever fucking see us.
Yeah.
Truth.
Yeah, so we don't get any legal trouble. It's fine.
I'm not drinking anything alcoholic. It's just a Seagram, so it's only a wine cooler. It's basically just like spiked pop. Actually, not even. It's like a spiked juice.
What are you gonna say?
So
Like,
I'm gonna be
White
Josh. I'm
Bird.
gonna start getting tipsy.
Fuck you.
Woo!
Okay.
Getting turned up in here, gentlemen. But yeah, back to the little thing we're going on though. That's just what my biggest issue was. It's like, I'm not saying you can't appreciate one section. That's fine, but don't say you appreciate everyone that's out there working. But out of your 9 posts about it, all of them are, man, you got to better be appreciating those retail workers and grocers. Oh yeah, if it wasn't for the retail workers and grocers, our lives would come to a halt. Oh, those retail workers and grocers are really carrying us through this while risking their lives and their families. It's like, you really appreciate everyone, but why do you only post about one? Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Like, if you only post about the one, what does it sound like? Does it sound like you actually care about anybody else?
No.
Or is it just them?
Just them.
Tanner? Just them, right? So all 4 of us, actually. Sorry. All 3 of you, I guess 4 of us, including me, all say that it's just them, right? I'm not
Yeah.
fucking insane here. Okay.
No, you're not saying.
That's all I was getting at. But let me tell you, I started a fucking war in that one. It's okay, though. I don't really care about pissing people off anymore. It's getting kind of stupid seeing the shit you see
This
by
this
everybody.
kind of brings me to another thing. was like false news on certain things.
Fake news.
Fake
Sorry.
news.
Oddball thing. Before we get into this, I just thought about it. When possibly being sick with all the symptoms I have, I don't know if alcohol was actually my greatest idea. Anyways, continue.
Doesn't matter
Something I
anymore.
want to talk about is there's the BBC, I believe it was the BBC, was putting out a news article about
It
how
was BBC.
the VR went wrong. Okay, where did VR go wrong? Or something like that. Like how they're saying, oh, VR is not taking off. It has all these complications with health. That'll cause you like nausea, all this eye shortness of sight,
That's
some
normal,
bullshit like
though.
that. But it's Jesus Christ, that fucking what happened there? The thing was, they said that and there was I think it was the CES, which is like Consumer Electrical Electronics Expo, where they had a
You fuck.
outstanding
You trying to trick me.
fucking showing with VR and gaming, along with saying that everything is going downward, no one's really buying it. When there's, I think, the only one I really know actually off the top of my head was PlayStation sales for up to last year was 5 million.
I don't think they quoted the other ones, if I remember correctly, because that's
They
something
didn't
you had
quote
mentioned,
the-
is that they only quoted the one. They wouldn't
Yeah.
include everyone else.
Yeah. When in fact, Quest and the Index, I know for sure, have already sold out for a good portion of this year. They've already sold out.
Literally
stock.
just sold out not that long ago, since I got my Quest, which we talked
You
about
got
last
you got-
podcast, which actually hasn't been released yet. Shit, that's right. It's not gonna go anywhere.
you picked up one of the last ones of yours, and I picked up. And within like 5 minutes of me grabbing mine, the Index was sold out worldwide. Like all stock was sold out.
Get fucked, nerd. Yeah, that's
And it's
actually
like-
true. I'm pretty sure I actually got one of the last quests available for a little while.
And the astounding thing was, all this really came to light because of. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot a big portion of this fucking article. The article also talked about how this will
You
not
bastard.
blow up.
Fucker.
The thing was, they interviewed one person after doing a VR arcade. They were saying this is not built for home entertainment. They can understand for like a party or something where you can go to a place for like $25, play some, and go home, but not spending like $500 on it.
$500 for your own VR sounds like a good deal for me.
Let me tell you, it was a good deal for me.
Yeah.
I went
Yeah,
in on the
it's
$500 one, and let me tell you, I love it.
Josh, you fool!
I spun myself out. Fuck. But they took all this and it was saying it's not really good for new content. If you want to have something, go to consoles where you know it's good. That's just meaning they haven't explored. They haven't
Yeah.
explored the market at all.
So there are
And
plenty of. Sorry.
no, you didn't say something. What you say?
I was gonna say there are plenty of variety of games. Honestly, a lot I could say family friendly, like Rec Room, VR. No, not VR chat as much, but
Damn,
still.
that's a fucking
Yeah, it's
sentence.
not VR chat.
It's sort of supposed to be family friendly.
But regardless, like there's still tons of like family friendly, if not family friendly, shooter fighting. There's literally a whole bunch of genres out there that you can try out.
I don't want to interrupt, but we're still streaming, right?
Yes.
Let me
I
check.
think so.
Yep.
God, I hope so.
You know, and the crappy thing is, the yeah, we are still streaming. The CES put out an article saying that they had outstanding success with VR in gaming. Usually VR had its own little corner of the fucking expo where they kind of were just pushed off because they're not really that relevant until recently. Now they were put right next to gaming. So it's gaming, VR, and AR.
Woo.
You know, like AR is augmented reality. It's kind of not really VR, but also VR at the same time. Weird. But, so they were saying the exact opposite of what BBC was saying. And they also brought up the fact that their own VR segment of the BBC was being shut down because of no use, or it wasn't as good as they were expecting, something like that. They're basically just saying our thing failed, so all VR fails.
Yeah, no.
It seems like a small inherent bias because they suck.
Jesus. And it's like fucking VR has just blown up. With
It really
Yeah,
is.
it's becoming a lot more accessible.
yeah, it is. And something that's actually blown out of the water is the new release of a Half-Life game, Half-Life Alyx. I think it was the top 25 games on Steam being played. Which was the first time a VR game was ever on that list.
Because it's Half-Life.
Yeah, but it's still a VR game, which was a air quotes niche group. And then quotes. But it's now becoming a more broadband thing, especially with the quarantine happening. A lot of people are picking up VRs, I've seen. And just picking up a lot more games and all this. It's just really blowing up a lot more than anyone's really expected.
For sure. I think VR
So-
is pretty good. It's a really fun
and-
area.
Yeah. No, don't always trust your news articles. Check all news places. Don't always go
Definitely
up.
don't trust
Just
them.
Fake news.
don't
I
trust
just
CNN
got
and
spun out by
BBC.
Josh.
Payback.
I just got spun out by Josh.
Payback.
Tanner, don't make me do this.
You don't have to do nothing.
Well, listen, we gotta catch up, Ive, so let's both do this together.
Okay. Truce for now.
For now.
Well, I guess another topic I would like to bring up is something I guess where all of us are really excited about is the new the Resident Evil 3 remake, right? If I remember correctly, it is a remake.
Yes, Resident Evil 3 remake.
Yep.
I'm excited for it because considering the fact I technically actually haven't played through the whole series the right way, I would skip from Resident Evil Raccoon City and then jump back all the way to Resident Evil 4. I have yet to even get my hands on Resident Evil 3. So seeing the remake of it, I'm excited to see what it look like in high quality.
The demo's out.
Oh, it's quality,
that.
alright. But there's a demo out. The demo, my man, let me tell you.
I haven't
Demo
got a chance
just
to play the
shows so
demo
much
yet.
good graphical. Very good graphics-wise, very beautiful looking. They did just like Resident Evil 2, looks great, beautiful stuff. Really fun.
Resident Evil. Holy shit, Resident Evil 2 came out blow up. This little thing, I don't handle fucking stress
Horror
very
games
well.
very well.
I don't. Yeah,
Not
it's just
gore, scary.
scary. I love.
Wait, did you say
gore.
gory or horror? I thought you said gory.
Just the casual.
talk.
Fucking clarify what you
That
said.
was to you, Tanner.
Tanner,
Jesus
what
fuck,
did
I'm
you
gonna
say?
smack this shit out of you.
Oh, I said horror.
Okay.
Thank you!
There we go.
Because of the sounds in the game, I thought you said gory.
No.
And that's what I was trying to correct. Ow. God, I hate you.
You are not.
Yeah, okay, it's
No
alright,
wonder we
I
fucking
misheard.
dropped you as a co-host.
This is why you're getting spun out.
Shit.
But I don't handle horror games too well. I never really have. I love the horror genre. but I could never handle the games too well.
Should play
That's just too much of an angsty boy.
Yes.
Resident
God.
Evil 7.
I'd say you would hate Pacify
Fuck.
then, or Emily Wants to Play. You would hate
Yeah,
those.
I've seen that.
Those
I'm
ones are
not playing
so
that.
cheesy, though.
It's cheesy, but...
It's cheesy. The thing is,
I never
once
thought they could really make it anxious, because all I can remember is I'm being looked at by this little Play-Doh doll created by a 4-year-old. All I'm gonna do is punt the little shit. Scary doll. Out the door. That shit out of here. Now when
something
you
I've
throw a
always thought
tyrant
like
at
is,
me or like a Mr. X, now that I can't punt because it'll throw me into a wall.
also there's another thing is like I feel like if it's in VR, it's different experience compared to like a game. A game is just a flat screen. There's nothing really scary
I
about
hope you
that.
blow up.
Yeah.
Like that.
That was the goal.
I just wanted to do a front flip.
We did too many.
I know.
But it's like there's a different line and a different experience when it comes to games being experienced in like on a flat screen on a console than compared to VR. There is a big difference. No. Yes.
I saw the whole
Fuck
thing.
you!
There's one game I'm never gonna touch is Resident Evil 7. Thank God the VR version was only on fucking PlayStation. Which I gotta say must have turned out to be really fucking shit because, not being biased or anything, they don't have a very good tracking system. They kind of set up like where their tracking system is a one camera, one tracker system, so you don't really have too wide of a field of movement compared to like a two-track system or the internal tracking system like in Quest.
Didn't they always do is just use the same controllers as their PS3 motion controllers?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I don't plan on doing any horror games on VR, but I probably will end up doing it. I'll hate myself for it.
You really
Yeah,
should.
Because it's inevitable, but I'm afraid I'm going to give myself a fucking heart attack.
I've actually got a few horror games I plan on playing through on my Oculus. I got a couple.
I know why I say that helps bring VR out really well is Boneworks. Just the amount of detail.
I've heard nothing but good things about that game, and one big thing I've heard commonly is it's not a very straightforward game. There's multiple ways to handle situations in the games.
Yes.
So it's not your typical run and gun, hey, physics-based shooter. There's actual puzzles, and ways of thinking around things. You climb up one thing, drop a similar block on this enemy, then shoot the other enemies.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I remember seeing one video where a guy would, there was like a lunging, I guess it would look like a head crab. But as it lunged to it, it threw it on the sword, it landed on his sword, and he swung the head crab over and threw it into another person, killing that person instead. And the head crab at once.
But funny thing is, I found out about Boneworks through a channel called Node, which, funny enough, is the same people who are the creators of Boneworks. I was like, I kind of found out about the creator, about the game before it was really fully announced, which was interesting. And hearing about the Knuckles, which is the index controllers, is what they're called, Knuckles.
Ah.
Why are they just straight up called Knuckles?
Because it wraps around your hand and you don't have to hold on to the controller.
Are there still button inputs?
There's still
Yeah,
button
of course.
inputs, but there's like typically on a like HEC one, there's buttons. There's a button on the grip. There's 2 buttons on the grips. There's one wrapped around, I think, on one side and one on inside your palm, I believe. And then there's the trigger. So, but on knuckles, it's all grip sensor on the insides.
Oh.
Then there's a touchpad on the top and an analog stick and 2 buttons.
This is what happens when you try to grab a drink in one hand and drive. It doesn't work.
You're not supposed to be drinking and driving.
You know what I just thought about? When playing GTA and we're listening to music in the game, isn't that technically under copyright issues?
Yes, it is, which is why you should have
Fuck,
it up.
bully. Why have you
That's
been
an issue.
listening to music the whole time?
Oh, you're fucking right, I am. I don't play this game in silence, I can't. Ah. Well, if we ever start getting big, remind me about that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm listening to Cisco Kid, that's what caused it to click in my god. I was about to say, God, I love Cisco Kid. Then it clicked in my note, like, I don't think I'm actually supposed to be listening to this.
So honestly, if you turn the radio off, it doesn't do. I think it just do like casual, like racing music. I believe.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's kind of too calm.
It doesn't fit the theme very well.
No, it never does. But it's still something.
No.
One thing I actually have a problem with VR is I haven't gotten my VR, so this might just be my problem. Is crossplay compatibility.
Sure.
There is very little, from what I've researched, there's very little games that have crossplay compatibility between the PC and the Oculus systems. Which Will has an Oculus system and I'm going to have a PC system.
So that's gonna suck.
Yes.
There are games that cross over, like Rec Room and Arizona Sunshine.
VR chat.
Oh, that brings up a... You bitch!
You crossed in front of me.
I was just trying to
VR
take my
chat is
time.
crossplay, but I fucking hope
No.
it's a sad day in hell before I fucking go to that game.
Yeah, I almost downloaded it, and then I looked at myself, and I was like, I don't really hate myself that much. It's a sad time I did
yeah.
that. I don't want to die yet.
I know it's an inevitability, but I kind of want to push that inevitability off as long as possible.
I really wanted to try it at first, but it went downhill real fast.
It would
You
cancel.
mean downhill real fast. It was downhill when it fucking started.
It started during the.
All it was
Jan the
waifus
Knuckles
and shit.
bullshit.
It
It
didn't
started
start
during-
then, it was around before that. There was already all the waifus. That was just when it became a trend to a lot of people.
Yeah.
True.
Waifus are what Josh likes, honey. He likes the
God
anime
fucking
hentai
damn
games.
I'm
Fall
not that
down.
far down
Cartoon
weeb.
porn. That's what hentai is.
Yes.
I'm not that fucking far down. In
No, it's
fucking
literally
weeb.
cartoon porn is what hentai is.
Imagine Peter Griffin and Lois actually doing it, but not censored.
Josh likes his waifus.
Fucking.
That's why he's got a body pillow that stands up on its own.
It's so hard from all the years it stands up on its own.
How do you think it stands up on its own? It's crusted.
Completely glazed over.
It's sentient.
I'll explain this after the podcast.
It has some sentience.
Just have her look up the video.
Yes, girls hump pillows. That's a girl thing, but no, there's waifu body pillows. It's like a giant body-sized pillow that has a sexualized hentai anime girl thing, depending on their style. If they're trying to hide it by just being a loser who really likes anime, or if they're going all in on the I like cartoon porn. But regardless, they usually do some stuff to that pillow, and it starts standing up on its own regard.
Josh, would you like to show for example?
No, because
Yeah,
there is nothing.
what kind of body
There
pillow you
is
got?
nothing to
Who's
show.
Oh,
Your
yours can't stand
waifu.
up yet?
Are you sure about that?
I fucking hate you guys. You never
Damn it.
fucking
You should.
share that I actually fucking watch anime.
I mean, I only rag on you a little. Jesus. Not that bad.
That was a little.
So Josh, to give it
Could've been
1 or
far
2
worse.
years, it'll stand up on its own.
I give it about 5.
Oh, you're gonna take it nice and
Real
slow, huh?
Yes.
Hey,
5
you gotta
minutes?
take him on a few dates first.
Gotta
Hey,
treat the
you
lady.
need- No.
I'm calling it a
You
5
need
minutes.
to be hidden away in the basement until it can stand up. Then you can take it on the dates. You can actually sit up in the chair.
I'm calling it a 5 minutes.
I am fucking horrible at these races.
These things are so weird.
I want
That's
to
what's
back
crazy,
out
and
after
sometimes they're
this
not.
one and try to get some actual stunt races in so we can use our custom cars.
I was gonna say I have some custom races.
I think
Stunt races or no?
Yes.
They're wall
down.
riding.
Okay. Has anybody got any other topics at the moment? Fucking cock!
Let's say,
Ah,
do
there
we
was
have
something
more
we
Doom
wanted to talk
topics?
about. Doom. That
Yeah,
was one.
just-
of them.
we have more Doom
How
topics.
they fucked up the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I
Yeah.
thought we talked about that in the last one.
No, we
No,
didn't. Did we?
Well, we did, but oh god.
We did. Fucking Jay kind of burned through all the topics. I kind of want to come back, touch on it a bit, because we have a new person here who just recently beat the campaign.
Yeah, I beat it this morning actually.
Fag. What difficulty did you play on?
Normal.
Pussy!
Oh, since all
Anyway,
never mind, we can't
multiplayer
talk about
kind of
the game.
blows.
We don't talk with cowards.
No, I haven't played Doom Eternal, so I don't have anything to say on this. But
I like the
It's a really
game.
good fucking game. But
all I
multiplayer,
know is it's
the
The
one
multiplayer
V2
is
is a little
definitely
lacking.
lacking. Yeah, they should
They
have
need to
left
bring
in
back the
the
TDM.
Yeah.
It needs balance.
Just the-
That's what it
yeah.
needs. If you play the Mancubus. It's overpowered as shit.
Throw down a poison cloud and then fucking burn them up.
Or just keep your healing thing so you don't die, and just every time you catch up with Doomslayer, roast his ass.
Yep.
Shreds everything.
Having someone who can chase around the Doomslayer is good, so you just chase them around into the other person who's playing Mancubus. We just fuck up their day.
But if there's just 2 Mancubuses, though.
Pray God the fucking Doomslayer doesn't quit.
I just hope you don't get hit with like a lawsuit for HR's sexual harassment.
Because it's a fast track to losing your job.
Fast track to Loser Town.
Off-ball thing, that would be cool. Josh and I might be able to play our first VR games tomorrow together.
Yay!
woo.
Depending on when
If he gets the stuff early
shows up.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets it early enough, then it'll be good.
What if
Yeah,
you get it at like
Sunshine.
8 o'clock?
I'm probably not going to work on Monday, so. God damn it! The fucking cough is back.
Oh boy.
Oh, can't go to work. The law.
No.
Fuck!
What?
What else can we talk about? I know we had a few topics, but this always fucking happens. We don't write down our topics, then we go into a thing, and then we forget what some of the fucking topics were. Because we get too
Well-
fucking centers television on some.
Well, I do have one topic actually add on. Recently
Buddy.
came out for the PlayStation. Predator Hunting Grounds came out recently.
I'm so mad that was a PlayStation exclusive. That game looks
Yeah.
so fun.
I watched a couple YouTube videos on it, and it actually seemed like a really fun game to play. Pretty much how
It
simple
kind
it
of
was.
reminded me of AVP on 360.
See, I would more say it reminds me of Evolve.
I would say it
But
really
instead of
is
having varying
evolved.
creatures, it's just a couple styles of Predator.
Yeah, you say it really is
I haven't
evolved
seen
type
anything
deal.
on the game yet.
Pretty
Shut the
much,
fuck up, Tanner.
in a simple basis, it's one person gets to play as a predator. Their goal is to hunt down the other four people, known as the fire team. Fire team are going to go around doing missions, trying to extract money, loot, and all that while dealing with AI. Then extract by helicopter, or they can
Little
alternatively
trooper.
win by killing the predator and securing his body while the AI is trying to take you out for it.
That sounds pretty fun.
After watching it, it's actually really interesting because the predator actually doesn't have a huge advantage. It's actually kind of one-sided against the predator.
Oh,
So he
really?
needs to hurt. Well, yeah, because the players can actually find, guns and all that, higher grade guns that can help out a lot. There's a minigun, grenade launcher, high damage assault rifle, shotguns.
Did they bring back the smart rifle or whatever it's called?
Wrong game. Wrong series.
That. Oh, not
Uh,
entirely wrong, but
No, not the smart
No, that's
yes.
pistol
wrong.
in Titanfall. There's like
No,
the
no,
auto
no.
target
No,
Smart
I'm
gun
rifle
talking
in
about the
is
smart
AVP.
gun. Yeah. That's aliens. That's not
that's
predators.
Predators was more centered
Oh
around
my.
humans, in the future.
Yeah, predators was more modernized fighting.
But an interesting thing that happens in when you do get to play as Predator, you have a thermal vision, you have the staff that you can throw or use to as an AOE attack. Then you have a net launcher, which if you hit players, it actually stops them from shooting at you. They can still run and move around freely, but they have to run to their teammates while they're trying to pull themselves free from the net.
Hmm.
And then they have,
Nice.
yeah,
The staff that you throw is called a javelin.
javelin. Yes, my mind was. I was trying to find the word for it. I could not find the word for it to save my
Throwable
life.
staff.
It's a sharpened staff that you yeet.
Yes, Dana.
Are you gonna launch these races?
I'm launching it right now. It's loading.
You
And
impatient fuck.
yeah,
Impatient.
but
I want
he
to
also
drive.
Maybe
has
this is why we got rid of him too. He's trying to jump fucking topics out, putting his own input in on them.
then he also has active camo, which honestly is an active camo. It doesn't really help him out at all. He's still visible in it. But the point is, he's
Is that
supposed
like a
to.
bug or is that just actual?
Actually, how it is. It kind of
Oh,
sucks. Yeah. But I forgot what I was gonna say. The whole point of the hunt, the not hunter, predator is literally trying to hunt down a kill. And the way how he wins is not only does he kill them all, he actually gets bonus credit for actually ripping out the skulls and keep them as like a trophy hunter, pretty much.
really?
Yeah, because that's supposed to be their thing. That's their lore.
That's how they
keep
do.
trophies.
Yeah.
Yep. Usually a skull.
And one interesting thing is, once the predator gets injured enough, he has to run away. He can't do anything, and he has to use something called a second wind, which kind of brings him back after that. But his face mask gets destroyed. And after the second time, he has the option to either A, doesn't give out immediately, well, he can try to heal again, try to go back into the fight, heal out immediately, or does the massive suicide bomb like every predator
The
does? They
nuke.
have like a massive, yeah,
Oh,
the nuke on him. And if he manages to kill all three of them in the blast radius, it is a large blast
Or
radius that the fire team has to run away from. But if he manages to knock all three of them out, that counts as a predator win.
huh?
so that's probably
That's
best
not,
to do if you guys are stuck in a building together.
Yeah,
that sounds really fucking fun. I
it
hate that it's
really
a
is.
PlayStation exclusive. God.
No. Now here's the next question. is it gonna stay exclusive?
That is a good
Because there's
question.
been a lot
That's
of
a
games
good
like
one.
that in the past that came out on there, and then they end up coming all ways because they don't do very well. So they're trying to get their money's worth on other ports.
I
And it
will say,
seems like, in all honesty, PlayStation exclusives have a tendency not to do the greatest if they're not a single player.
Right. Which, that's something that kind of pisses me off. Okay, console wars are just fucking retarded. In my opinion. You shouldn't really care what console you play. Just enjoy that you're fucking playing games. But
Shut up. Fuck you.
one thing that fucking irks me is a lot of times like, people say, "Oh, what exclusives do you have? Do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this?" Like, no, those are all single player. That's boring. Like, do you have Last of Us? Do you have Last of Us 2? Do you have God of War? Last of Us is actually a bad choice because it actually does have free multiplayer. But it's just like, why do you keep pointing out all these exclusives that are single player? Do you have no
Yeah.
friends?
Also, I said one really
See,
good
I don't
one
have a
that
problem with single player games, but my thing is like, I think it's a bad thing to hold all of your exclusive stuff on. Like, look at our single players. It's like, yeah, those are good, but they're not like RPG single players. They're all like one time through, and that's about it. There's not really much more to do.
This is trippy.
What do you think? What do you
I
guys
fucking
got
hate
down?
this one.
I don't know what the
God.
fuck is happening right now.
Let go.
I will say one exclusive that I do enjoy, but this does count as a one and done type of series, is the God of War series.
God of War was really good.
I think there's a lot of
Bloodborne, too.
replayable value to there.
Yeah.
It's a fun hack and slash game you can go back to.
Yes.
Well, the new one's not really hack and slash, though, is it?
Hack and
Oh,
slash,
that
but
was
kind
something.
of
Kinda.
a lot of puzzle series too. A little bit of puzzling to it. A lot of backtrapping.
I think that's the
would
thing with
say.
most of them. Is I think a lot of the exclusives, like, is the big thing is not all of them are replayable, and I don't get why people hold them. So it's like, oh, look how great these are. It's like, yeah, but how many times are you really gonna play through that game? You're probably gonna get maybe
Once
8
or
hours
twice.
out of it, at most to 12, and then you're gonna be done and never come back.
Odds are a lot of people already forgotten about God of War already.
Most people who even remember now are just the people who hold it's like, oh, look at what the flying fucking it'll.
That's what they say.
Perfect.
You'll understand when you watch the podcast.
But yeah, it's what people fucking hold it to is just
Oh,
exclusives that aren't that great.
that was not cash money.
Well, they are good, but not to like a standard of like replayable,
They're not gonna
replay
live
valuable.
long.
Yeah. Like, has Last of Us 2 even come out yet?
I don't think so, has it?
No.
Listen, I don't think so.
Definitely
I'm
would have heard
having some
about it if it
raunch-ass
did.
luck in this race, by the way.
What?
What's up?
I just ended up having some raunch-ass luck with this fucking race, by the way.
Yeah.
And then
Ow!
okay. And then you'll get fucking Xbox exclusives. There's a lot of replayable, like Halo. That has a huge amount of replayable value.
Sure.
The multiplayer in general is just
The Master Chief
pure
Collection.
replay value. Yeah. What other exclusives do we have?
Wait, is there
Crackdown.
Master Chief? Oh yeah.
Well, it's not really
Crackdown,
technically close.
See, I think a big problem with how modern stuff is... God, this fucking track is kind of designed like shit.
It is.
Like, all these jumps do not
Hey,
line
buddy.
up with the next checkpoint, so most of the time you come flying off in the wrong area.
That's what happened to me on this one.
Well, technically, Halo is now also a PC
What?
now too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So Microsoft,
You missed
though,
that one
'cause it's
too?
Windows 10.
It's on Steam.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was only on the Windows 10 stuff.
No, it's on Steam.
I said somebody about ready to drop some money. Anyways. But yeah, this... But there's like a lot of like... It's a PS... I already forgot I was gonna say already.
I don't know what you're going
Dude,
to
I fucking hate this track.
What else?
Don't use
is-
the... Off-ball note, don't use the FMJ on this track. The car is too long.
I'm using FMJ.
I don't know how. Every time I try to do anything, it starts bouncing and slides out of control.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
It said it was supposed to say T20 recommended, but...
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say something?
Because I'm not using a T20.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I
Fuck,
can't
what's I
do this fucking wall jump, dude. I can't turn, and it does not come out straight enough for me to take this turn.
I know, mine doesn't either.
Yeah, like, because there's a fucking spot in the middle because of the length of this car. It jumps the car, and it angles you down and off the rail.
What other exclusives do we have? Oh, Tomb Raider's an exclusive. Pretty sure.
I think so.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
I thought
No,
it was
just the Tomb
on.
Raider series.
I thought it was on BC.
Oh, this Microsoft Store stuff. Dude, fuck this track.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
the next.
finally.
Well,
Are you
I don't
kidding
think
me?
people don't really consider PC as a console.
It's
Really?
just a platform.
I made the
It
loop,
is a
Yeah.
platform.
and I hit the fucking
Did you?
wall on the way back, and I'm stuck here again.
Nice. Dude, I can't literally... Josh, did you even get... How'd you get past this shit? Seriously.
3-4 tries.
I'm on, like, probably try 24. Every time I go on this thing, I fucking spin out.
I don't know.
There's literally
Sheer
no
dumb
way to
luck.
go around this long-ass thing. It is fucking stupid.
That's
Well,
all I
I
gotta say.
guess
Sheer
it-
dumb luck.
If we want to loop back in topics, I'm going to loop back to...
What the fuck was that there? Did you
I
actually
made
make
it.
through it? Fuck you, man.
I'm going to loop back topics here, back to the whole
Sorry.
Corona thing and how it's affecting, like, my whole work business, I guess you could say. I'm still not at work. Well,
Jesus.
What-
Mine's awesome.
You said, would Burger King
Fuck you
be a
guys, I
essential
might have
workplace?
it.
Or
Actually, it's not very likely, but...
would fast food be an essential workplace?
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's food.
Yeah.
Is to me.
But I haven't not been scheduled many hours lately. This whole week I haven't worked at all.
Because you guys are slow.
No, I straight
Yeah.
up give up on this track, just so you know. I'm still here.
Oh no, I went to Taco Bell the other day, and they're kind of busy.
Yeah, and plus with the way
I'm
how
just
things
saying his
are-
Eric might be slow. Because they can only do, what was it, drive-through?
Yes, we can only do drive-through.
So it kind of cuts down the amount of employees needed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not gonna lie,
Fucking
this
lap
track
2?
fucking sucks.
There's more than one lap.
Fuck this game, or this fucking map. This map blows ass. This fucking wall is way too long for this car.
Ice, you need to have non-wall running laps.
Like, I'll pick non-wall running maps.
The wall runs are fine,
I
it's
know
just
that-
not this dumbass one right here.
Well, to be fair,
That stupid
a lot of
bump
his
in the
maps are
middle
like this.
does not work. What's that?
A lot of his maps are like this.
No, they're not. I just
think
keep
it's a
doing
cool
repeat
track,
runs.
but that wall was hard.
I still can't do the fucking wall because every time I hit it, that stupid jumpy spot that makes you fly off for a second, I can't turn because if I even try to turn, I completely spin. Like there is no medium. Like if I slightly adjust myself, I spin.
Sorry. Does anybody else have any other topics to throw out?
I hate walls.
Alright, so with Donald Trump building the wall, no, okay.
I don't think I have to drive on that one, so it'll be okay.
That's one thing we kind of really wanted to do is, in this podcast, was stay away from politics.
Yeah, okay.
So what do we think of the blacks? Should they vote liberal, or should they vote Republican?
Alright,
Did you know that if you hoard toilet paper, you're considered a Democrat and a liberal?
Okay, that's an interesting topic. How's the whole toilet paper meme come up? Well, I know because of the Corona thing, but like, it wasn't like the very first one though. That like you guys have seen.
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know. I know there was a toilet paper like a meme that's saying this is before its time, or it's like you'll understand like in a few years. There was that meme.
The very first meme I saw of the toilet paper was Terminator holding an RPG, but instead of the RPG is just a toilet paper roll.
That's dangerous.
I think the first one I saw, it was like 2 boxes of Kleenexes, a couple rolls of toilet paper, and hand sanitizer. It was like, I know what I have, $6,000 right now, or no deal.
Oh, the fucking...
Oh god.
I saw one where the Pawn Store guy actually was thinking she made a video on it. Like,
I saw that one too.
My name's Rick Harrison, and this is my toilet paper.
it's like he was like talking to guys like yo,
Oh,
what?
hey.
4 fucking hey.
Fuck.
Yeah, like 4 fucking rolls here too. Like, there's not even fucking 10 ply. Fuck. Fuck.
I've been lapped.
The lap bag, Jesus.
I will say that we've had a lot more topics compared to that one Astroneer, the Astroneer video.
Astroneer one was just shit. The funny thing is,
Yeah.
right after that one, we had like 5 topics we could talk about like the next day.
Immediately lined up.
Well, as soon as this race is over, we can probably end the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we hit our point.
Yeah,
Well,
something I
like-
actually kind of want to talk about is kind of like under the radar game releases. Like sometimes it happens, like the way fucking Apex launched. You remember that? It was
That's
like
true.
the entirety of the thing was there was no advertisement or anything. It's like, hey, this game's out. Like, wait, what? What is this game? It's
Yeah, but
out.
so many people fell in love with it so fast.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was no advertisement. There was nothing. There was no like news about its development or anything. It was just completely under the radar.
Yeah, are you talking about
Okay, can we
Apex
also just be
Legends?
real? Every fucking battle royale just immediately gets fallen in love with by at least a good chunk of people.
There technically was one hit about Apex Legends. It was at the end of Titanfall 2.
Was there?
Yes, at the end of Titanfall 2, I remember there was not there. It was towards the end of it. You're laying, BT was laying down on the ground. You're inside, the pilot's inside, and one of the guys lays down a card saying Apex on it, and then walks off.
That's the crew.
Apex Predators.
Apex
Yeah.
Predators.
That's the name of one of the factions, which was created by the guy from the first game.
Yep.
I don't remember the guy's name, but it's the guy who has the saying, if I kill you, I'm better. If you kill me, you're better. Kind of thing. It's that guy.
Australian.
Yeah. I think he's British, actually.
Is he? I feel like it's sound better if he was Australian.
I think it's British. Oh no, his thing is that he talks to the PMC guy. He's like, "Why don't we fight one or whatever?" He's like, "All right, I can do that. If I kill you, I'm better. If you kill me, you're better." And then that's like his like big note there.
Is the only boss you
that's
don't
the same
actually
guy from
kill
Apex
in the campaign. He kind of come out to be a draw in the campaign.
You come out to be a what?
A draw.
Wait, do you kill all the other like faction bosses or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't play through it.
Most of well, not all of them, but most of them are like you're playing through and it's 5 bosses you have to fight. You kill everyone but the Apex guy. You kill all of them. I believe so.
Sure.
It's been a while.
I said we could do some fun questions before we end the podcast.
Yeah.
Like for example, what was your favorite companion to have during any video game? Like how Kratos had his son Atreus as a
Fuck
companion.
Atreus.
Yeah, he's so annoying.
That little motherfucker
Navi.
when he thinks he's a god.
There was actually a segment in the game where, after a while, he would actually stop listening to your commands. If you hit this button for him to attack, he won't attack because he was too
Really?
grumpy or something. Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
What, your favorite or most hated?
We can do both. We'll start with the most favorite.
Okay,
Here, I'll throw mine out first. BT. Protocol 3. Protect the pilot. Literally sacrifice.
BT's definitely up there.
Yeah.
I feel like there's other companions I had a lot more fun with. They're not coming to mind right now. Fuck. Will, what's yours?
For what thing? For what?
Favorite companion?
In?
Any game.
Favorite is ineffective or just entertaining?
Both. Wherever you see fit.
Well, RT-700, I guess. He was pretty cool. Time Splitter's Future Perfect.
Never got to play that.
Yeah, he was cool. His death scene makes me sad, because you just go to the end and he gets shot in the chest by a laser thing and he just holds out his hand, he's like, all I ever wanted was to be loved. And then he dies. And it sucked, because he was a cool character. Aside from that, there's
a few companions in Skyrim that I really like to have.
Fuck Skyrim. I didn't say that.
Dude, fuck Lydia.
Fucking hate Lydia. I use her as a
glitching asshole.
sacrifice.
May
Well,
I'm
alright.
sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh,
Fucking
fuck you,
sworn I
bitch.
put her onto a pole and a goddamn Daedry killed her.
My most hated is Lydia.
My most hated is the chick, the huntress or whatever, that turns to a werewolf.
Oh,
I hated
Leia.
her.
Leia. Whatever the fuck her name is.
Leia the Huntress, I think so. Leah the Huntress, yeah, her.
Why do you
I
hate her?
hated fucking Navi. Fuck Navi.
Oh, you didn't have the glitch. I did. I had that stupid fucking glitch because I married her, and every time I went back to my house, she'd always go, "Hello, my darling. What can I do for you today? Hello, my darling. What can I do?" Every time, if you exited out of the dialogue, she wouldn't. She would chase you down to talk to you.
See,
again.
I married her
So,
too,
like-
and I never had that problem.
Yeah, I had the glitch where no matter what I did, if I came back to my house, she would literally track me from my house to anywhere else to interrogate me about how my day is going.
Well, how's
Yeah.
your day going?
Like, I tried one time, I was like, hey, here's an idea, and I tried running her away from my house so I wouldn't have to kill her. So I ran her all the way to a different house, and I was like, fuck yeah, I finally did it. Then I came back to my house, and she was there again. And then she just immediately greeted me when I came through the door. Hello, my darling, what are you doing today? And I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna kill this bitch. And this continued for so long. There is no way to get rid of this bug either, mind you. I looked it up and everything. There is no way around this bug. They will just constantly track you asking how your day is, and they will harass you anytime you're within distance of your house. And eventually I came down and got upset with it, and I took her outside and beheaded her in front of the house. And that was right when my son walked out the door, and he's like, hey, Dad, when will Mom be back? And I'm like, oh, shit.
You're like, she won't be back, son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he came out and her head was sitting by the door as he came outside. And he's like, hey, Dad, when's Mom going to be home? It's like, got some news for you, son. He did.
Just don't
He
look
kept
down.
asking me how my day was, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
Just don't look down, son. Just don't look down.
That's the last time Mom's ever going to ask me how my day was. Stupid bitch.
I'm actually gonna stick with Atreus being my most hated one, just for the fact that he's so annoying to deal with and is such a little brat. Yeah, he has some cool moves.
I mean,
yeah, he
he's
can help
not
out with that.
bad, except for when you tell him that he's part god.
Yeah.
And then he's the worst person in the world.
I don't
You
think
wanna
I
kill
remember
your
him.
own
Who's that
son.
one?
He's from God of
He's-
War.
Yes.
Oh,
Kratos is
He's your son in God of War 4.
And
fuck him.
yeah,
Soft.
because like I said, there was a time where he won't listen to your command. You're supposed to hit the square button and the trans will shoot an arrow. But then there was a time once you tell him that, he won't listen to you, and he won't do anything. Then later on in the game, he'll do something, but only when he wants to do it.
Jesus. Little
And
brat.
then during the puzzles where you have him kick down a chain or something, he goes, "Oh yeah, I'll go do it," and it will take the slowest amount of time to get there. In fact, even one of the cutscenes, he shoots you
Solaire!
with an arrow.
Solaire's my favorite.
Fuck you, pussy.
Arcus is pretty dope
I'd
too.
say another good one was Boone. I always loved me Boone.
Food's
New
awesome.
Vegas.
Yeah, New Vegas. Boone.
I never got to play through New Vegas. I tried, and then my game broke.
Pathetic! You are a scummer!
My game just broke and I couldn't play. I got to fall through
Get
the
it
map.
digital.
Scummer.
Gay digital.
Yeah, maybe you misunderstood me, Josh. You're gay.
Was it, Jess?
Oh, are we still going with this, or are we ending it here?
No, we're gonna stop here and just give me a second. I don't.
Alrighty.
Trying to find a fucking certain top for my son's bottle, but we apparently don't have a single fucking one. So.
I will say that also, still a lot of good, decent topics to add. Well, the word to add, and then the whole coronavirus thing.
Yeah.
But alright, let's end this. Next time we'll have to think about characters we hate and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to think of some more
Alright.
questions to ask.
There you go. Just basic questions about stuff like that would be cool. Characters we
Yeah.
hate, love, different things like that.
Shogorath!
Twists and games we
No, he
hated,
wasn't
story
a
endings we
fucking-
hated,
God damn
stuff
it,
like
he
that.
wasn't
You
a
fucking
follower.
retard!
I love
But
the
alright,
shit he
so that's
gave.
it. Anybody got any final notes?
No.
Have a wonderful day. Keep your hands clean. Keep away from people.
And spit on your neighbor.
Yes.
Lick all the doors.
Just be fucking hygienic.
Oh. Sniff the toilets, suck on it with your tongue.
Oh,
Take a
God,
bath
that
in the
brings up a
toilet.
fucking.
But what you're saying is you gotta
That's
lick your
like a-
hand, and then you gotta touch all the door handles.
Take a
That
bath
brings
in the
up a
toilet.
fucking. Sorry, this is a last minute thing, but this brings up a fucking thing I fucking hate. It's
TikTok
called
challenge?
the Corona Challenge. It's a bunch of
Bunch of
Go figure.
TikTokers.
It's a TikTok thing. Yes. It's called the
And they're
Curl
licking
Challenge. You
toilet
lick
seats
fucking
and,
toilet
like-
seats and handles. Door
Yeah.
handles.
I think like phones too.
No
Yeah.
wonder I never heard of
It's
this
just,
challenge.
it's the
on
things
TikTok.
that they're fucking telling you to stay away from, to keep clean, basically. And the lady started by licking an airplane toilet seat. How fucking
Hashtag
disgusting
Corona
it is.
challenge.
Yeah. But all right, I think we should cut it now. So,
Alright.
Well, I hope you
Thank
guys
you for tuning
enjoyed
in.
this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
bye.
This cut off chill.